Use in public transport was a direct response to the cost of living.
Yeah.
Just to Peadar, I just want to ask you on that. Like, you agree that we must pay higher prices for fuel to stand against Putin. But what about paying higher prices for fuel to combat climate change?
Well, can I just say, you mentioned where are we with regards to our targets. So we have a 4.8%.
Well, we'll get to the targets.
Okay.
But just on that very issue, because I know that you're staunchly against the carbon tax.
Well, first of all,
you're OK with the fuel hikes if it means...
We believe that there's a place for carbon... We believe that there's a place for carbon taxes. But right now, we're actually gone beyond where carbon tax would have brought us. So the idea of a carbon tax is to reach a price to move people from their product to another product. We've already reached that price through market forces anyways. So any addition with a carbon tax has a punitive effect because people are locked into those energy sources.
Okay.
They can't leave those energy sources.
Would you concede that in order to see change and to affect change, that it will hit us in the pocket?
Like, I've no doubt that there's going to be a cost, Claire, but listen, there is so much more the government could be doing other than carbon taxes that it's not doing. So, for example, it had an auction for sustainable energy to be added to the grids. Those 88... yes, but of those 88, 60 of those are not going to reach their target dates. There's a delay of 27 months in some of those projects at the moment. The government have a reduction in CO2 at 4.8 for each year up until 2025. Last year there was an increase. This year there will be an increase in carbon emissions. They're not even achieving the low levels of targets they have for the last 2 years. I want to let Emer respond to that briefly.
So you're saying that we're not achieving a reduction in carbon emissions, but you don't want to tax carbon. Peadar, that doesn't make sense. Like, we have to take difficult decisions in order to achieve these targets. I mean, you didn't even vote for the Climate Action Low Carbon Bill. Where's your commitment to climate change?
Here's my commitment, right? We're the only country in Europe that doesn't have a feed-in tariff in the generation of electricity in this country.
We're
in the middle of rectifying that.
This discussion will, of course, go on. My thanks to all our guests, to Tóibín, to Peadar and to Emer. From all the late team here, good night. Take care.